The Cincinnati Bengals just dropped their 2026 schedule, and honestly, this might be the most dangerous roster Joe Burrow has ever had around him. But here's the thing nobody is talking about. There are 3 games on this schedule that could completely destroy their playoff run before December even arrives. Let's start with the real question. Is 2026 finally the year the Bengals stop being the nearly their team and become the team everyone feared they would be? Because looking at this schedule, the opportunity is right there. But so are the landmines. Preseason and the opening stretch 2 home preseason games. Lions and Bears come to Cincinnati in weeks 1 and 2, then the Bengals travel to Philadelphia for Game 3. Look, preseason gets a bad reputation, but this is where roster battles get real. Guys are fighting for their careers on that field. Having 2 home games to open things up is a genuine advantage for a team trying to build early chemistry. Now the real stuff begins. Week 1. Home. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield vs. Joe Burrow right out of the gate. And listen, Tampa had a rough offseason. They lost Mike Evans and did not replace him with anything that moves the needle. This is a Buccaneers squad that looks average at best heading into 2026. Meanwhile, the Bengals are at home, energized, and ready to make a statement. Prediction: Bengals win 27-17. Season opens with a W. Week 2. Houston Texans. First road game of the year, and this one is going to sting. The Texans are built to compete, and playing on their turf makes it even tougher. This is the kind of early road game that trips up teams who haven't found their road legs yet. Prediction: Texans edge them out 31-30. Heartbreaker. But wait until you hear what happens the very next week, because it gets even harder. The brutal early test week 3. Pittsburgh. Road game. AFC North divisional battle. These Bengals-Steelers matchups in Pittsburgh have historically been some of the ugliest, grindiest, most frustrating games in the entire NFL calendar. It doesn't matter who Pittsburgh starts at quarterback, Aaron Rodgers or someone else, Cincinnati just has not figured out how to win consistently in that stadium. Prediction: Steelers win 21-7. Back-to-back road losses. Is that a disaster? Not yet. But it's a wake-up call. Here's your first comment challenge. After 3 weeks, the Bengals could be sitting at 1-2. Who is most to blame if they stumble out of the gate? The offensive line, the coaching staff, or the schedule makers? Drop your answer right now. Week 4 brings some relief. Jacksonville Jaguars at home. The Jaguars are a team that is going to fall apart in 2026. That's the prediction, and there's real reason to believe it. They haven't built on last season and the cracks are showing. Bengals win this one 24-13 and get back on track. Week 5. Miami Dolphins at home. Another team in transition, half rebuild, half something else, all dysfunction. The Bengals handle their business here with a dominant 31-10 performance. Statement game. Then the bye week arrives in week 6. A little early in the season, but honestly, perfect timing. Cincinnati gets a chance to breathe, heal up, and prepare for what is coming next. And what's coming next is absolutely wild. Week 7. Baltimore Ravens. On the road. And here's something worth noting. This snaps a 4-year streak of the Bengals facing the Ravens in Baltimore during prime time. This one is not prime time. But Lamar Jackson versus Joe Burrow never needs a big stage. These two make their own electricity. Close game, brutal game. Ravens take it. Another road loss in a tough spot. Week 8. Tennessee Titans at home. The Titans are rebuilding, spent some money in free agency, changed coaches, but they are not ready to compete with a locked-in Bengals squad at home. Bengals roll 35-10. Feels good. Now here is where the schedule gets absolutely insane. Week 9. Atlanta Falcons. In Madrid, Spain. 9:30 in the morning kickoff. Get your coffee ready because this is one of the most unique regular season games in NFL history. The Bengals are essentially the featured attraction here. The NFL put them on this stage because they draw eyes. On the moment. Travel is tough, the time adjustment is real, but Cincinnati gets it done 28-17. International win. Week 10. Steelers again. Sunday Night Football. Home this time. The weather is changing, bodies are beat up, and this is the kind of game that gets decided by a field goal and a turnover. Bengals gutted out 17-13 on national television. Not pretty, but they'll take it. But wait, the Monday Night Football matchup right after might be the strangest game of the entire season. Week 11. Washington Commanders. Monday Night Football. Here's the bold prediction: Jaden Daniels does not finish this game healthy. If that happens, this turns into one of those weird nationally televised games that nobody wants to watch. Bengals take advantage and win 27-7. Week 12. New Orleans Saints at home. The Saints are improving, no question about it. They are a team trending upward. But coming into Cincinnati later in the season and pulling off a win. Not happening. Bengals win 31-20 and keep their momentum rolling. Week 13. Cleveland Browns. On the road, about 4 hours up the highway. Cleveland has had 2 solid drafts and their defense is real. But they still have not solved their quarterback situation, and that is a franchise-killing problem. Burrow has historically struggled in Cleveland, but this year is different. Bengals win 21-13 on the road. Week 14. Kansas City Chiefs. At home. And this is where the season gets real heavy. The Chiefs always seem to find another gear when the pressure is highest. This rivalry has been painful for Bengals fans, and the Chiefs have consistently found ways to win these matchups when it matters most. Even with home field advantage, Kansas City edges Cincinnati 28-23. Tough loss. Gut punch. But not season-ending. Week 15. Carolina Panthers. On the road. The Panthers stumbled into the playoffs last year but do not expect a repeat in 2026. Bengals head to Charlotte, get some warm weather, and roll 24-7. Week 16. Indianapolis Colts. Lucas Oil Stadium. And here is where things get weird. Every season has those random, inexplicable losses, games that make no logical sense on paper but somehow happen anyway. This is that game. Colts win 24-20 in one of the most frustrating losses of the Bengals year. 2 games left. Everything on the line. Week 17. New Year's Eve. Baltimore Ravens. Thursday Night Football. 4 straight years of playing Baltimore in prime time in Baltimore, this time it's different. This time Cincinnati is at home on one of the most electric nights of the NFL calendar. And the prediction is bold: Bengals win 27-23 on New Year's Eve. Who wins the AFC North in 2026? Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Baltimore, or Cleveland? Drop your pick in the comments right now. This is the big one. Week 18. Regular season finale. Cleveland Browns. At home. The Bengals need this one and they know it. Sweep the Browns, secure the playoff spot, maybe grab some home field advantage in the process. Cincinnati wins 24-7 and closes the regular season with a statement. Add it all up and the Cincinnati Bengals finish the 2026 regular season at 12 wins and 5 losses. This offseason was handled well. The energy around the team is real. Joe Burrow is healthy and locked in. The talent on this roster is the best it has been in years. Coaching is still the question mark, but if they get that part right, this is a team that can do real damage in January. The schedule is tough. The road games are brutal. But 12-5 is absolutely within reach. Now it is your turn. What is your record prediction for the Cincinnati Bengals in 2026? And what percentage chance do you give them to make the playoffs? Drop both answers in the comments right now. Let's see who gets closest when January arrives.